Hello and welcome to a vehicle which is not only perfect for somebody looking to get into the Jaguar GT car ownership experience, but while still keeping said ownership experience as affordable and as practical as possible. But certainly in the long run, if you are looking for a Jaguar which you can enjoy now with definite potential for a future investment, this is a prime example. Because as any Jaguar aficionado will of course know, this is the iconic X100 shape Jaguar XK8, the modern day E-Type, if you will. You could argue even more so than the cars which came after it, and this particular example, a 2005 car, which the discerning eye will know is very special because that quite literally means that, as its name suggests, this is a final edition X100. This is the very last of those XK8s before the car was completely restyled with different engines, different bodies, etc. And for under £7,000, it is an astronomical amount of GT car for the money. And it's finished in possibly a perfect trim choice of bay blue with ivory leather, those 20-inch factory-fitted Sepang wheels, possibly the loveliest wheels for the XK8. And of course, with the final facelift of these X100 cars, it looks sharp, clean, elegant. It is a beautiful shape to this day, and after all, as we said, being a 2005, it's the last of this shape. The history behind this car though is even better, because in addition to being possibly the most beloved modern Jaguar engine, the 4.2 litre V8S, this one has a lovely history behind it. It has been very, very well cared for. In fact, its most recent keeper has had the car for 6 years. It's been dry stored for 3 years, and still has a full service history behind it. It's just been MOT'd as well with no advisories at all, and in those 3 years of storage, it barely covered 500 miles. Not only does it still have its original 2 keys, it still has its original 2 key fobs as well, and of course in addition to that lovely engine and the gorgeous looks and the fantastic soundtrack, it also actually is very well equipped. It has cruise control, climate control, of course parking sensors, and one of the key reasons why people love these Jaguars, the newer ones, the older shape, the 4 litre, 4.2, 5 litre, all of them are shockingly good as long-distance GTs, not least of which here because of their fuel economy on a motorway run. If you take one of these XK8s up on the motorway, slap on the cruise control and just enjoy the journey, you'll actually be surprised how good the economy can be. In fact, up around 35 miles to the gallon is possible and feasible out of one of these cars, which is shockingly good for any V8, let alone one which looks and sounds as good as these do. So as mentioned, if you are looking for one as a long-term investment, of course you have the massive advantage of being that white badge final edition car, which will for sure be one of the most desirable versions in future, and in fact already is now. But even if you just want to use it all the time for your own enjoyment and have a lovely example at a superb price, well, it ticks both boxes, long-term and short-term. So of course, if you would like to reach out regarding this white badge final edition XK8, of course you could send us an email to the address shown here on screen, or of course give us a call on 01749 871 155, or alternately on our mobile number of 07482 267 439.